Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and this is the best of the rest of 2025. Already seen the best of Flow Spring and the best of Jack Meat compilations. Well, now part one of the best of the rest. Yeah, still a bit slow for meets and just car shows and events, so you know, that's why I haven't just been slamming all of the best of 2025 content straight out in the first month to leave me some content to drop for you guys this month, other than just the Jack Meat videos, which I know you guys enjoyed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one.
Then we got the old man. I can only apologize for the wind noise going on in this video, but here we have the purple trike, and it has a Reliant engine in it. So I wonder if this is just effectively a modified Reliant chassis. Who knows? So let me know. Look at the patina on that one. It's the Rustinator. I remember that one from last year. So here we have the Intruder, Suzuki Intruder M1500 trike with this custom FK8 replica Honda Civic rear ends. This trike here, the kind of steampunk-esque. Look at all the copper piping and tubing on this. The old chain turned into cup holder. Oh, we got the old 175 two-stroke Yamaha scrambler. Look at that little exhaust. You have the whole steampunk modified Volkswagen flat 4. I like how they made that look like a measuring tool. But all the little details and things on this. You got the motorcycle chain welded on the tank for tank straps. This is cool. Oh, I just realised they're like little waxes down there. And then yeah, you see the copper boiler piping and everything. It's definitely unique. Here we got Purple Rain. The old man's XJR parked up with his sick helmet. Got this Yamaha here with the Yoshimura exhaust. Just look at the paint job. All this airbrush artwork. This thing looks sick. It's a good thing I'm eagle-eyed because I would have missed these hiding behind the van here. Look at the paint job on the tank. Honestly, I love seeing airbrushing like that. This sick Suzuki Bandit set here. Now, Bandit is naturally a Street Fighter style bike anyway, but they've decided to change up the whole rear end on this one, and I say I like it. It's definitely different. I think the Vespa just needs to warm up a little bit. Oh! Well, this isn't a car spot I was expecting to see. A Porsche Boxster Spider RS. Effectively, a mid-engine GT3 RS is effectively what this car is. Just having a closer look at this thing, because, well, it's the first time I've ever seen one in person. It has the full Visac package on it, with the exact same bucket seats you get in the brand new GT3 RS. You got all of the carbon accents, you got that beautiful carbon fiber hood, and look, it's all about weight savings. It's not even a badge they use on these models, it's stickers and vinyls. And then of course, because they are used for the track, you have the easily replaceable plastic front splitter, because these cars are meant to be used, and if you scrape up a plastic splitter, it's considerably cheaper than carbon. Go on. Oof. Now this is OG for the British roads. The Cortina GXL. You got the aftermarket horns, the 3000 V6. Oh, look at the interior, man. It looks amazing in there. Loving how it looks. And oh, look at those gauges down there. Love the wheels as well, the super light wheels. You got the Auto Plus rear window louvers. This is proper OG. Wow, we've got another Ford here. This is the 1940 V8 Deluxe that we've seen down at the Flowing Spring a few times. It's cool to see it somewhere else. Just look at the size of it. Look at the curvature of that rear end. There's white walls with the red wheels, that red interior, the black exterior. This is so cool, man. This is old school hot rod at its finest. It's a classic mini pickup, and yes, over 58,000 pickups were actually made between 1960 and 1982 at the Longbridge plant. So this is a Austin mini pickup, first registered on the 7th of 7th, 1975. This thing is looking good considering this come out in 75, and let's face it, it's built to be an affordable little workhorse for your small businesses back then. Whoa, we caught it just in time. They cast the bomber flyover. And terrible filming skills from me. Listen to those big old prop engines go. That thing almost looks like it's floating as it's turned. Oh, we have the best of British right here. From the olden days, from the modern times. This E-Type, absolutely gorgeous. Series 1. That beautiful, massive straight 6. The interior looks beautiful, isn't it? Little fire extinguisher in there. It's got the center exits. Beautiful. And then, oh, the modern Vanquish, where they make the tail lights resemble, of course, the wings from the logo. And I love that very sleek integrated spoiler. Oh, it's gone for the nice interior with the carbon trim package, with the carbon mirrors, full carbon on the front lip. I wasn't expecting to see a tractor, but it makes sense because these were old barns, I guess, at some point. This little Porsche diesel super tractor. This is cool. It looks mint, to be honest. All right, now we're getting into the proper Americana. Look at this hot rod, old school Ford, the chop top 3-window coupe. They don't count the windscreen as a window for that. Look at that rear end, that little bumper bar, the fuel tank right there. As effectively your crumple zone on the rear of these cars back in the day, your fuel tank. Oh. First of all, just shh and listen. Oh, listen to that idle. On the American racing wheels. 57 Bel Air. Oh, you know we had to get a closer look at this Bel Air. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure I had a toy of a 57 Bel Air in this exact color when I was younger. Oh, this is such a beautiful car. Well, here it is, the closest thing to a modern day Eleanor that was ever made. The C500 has been nicknamed. Of course, they couldn't call it Eleanor, but now that copyright has been thrown out. So you can actually call this an Eleanor and put Eleanor badging on it, because they no longer have the rights to copyright Eleanor, because one, there's 2 versions of Eleanor, of course, the most iconic 67 Shelby, and then there was the 71 Mark 1. Now if you remember, we saw a 1940 Ford Deluxe at the Woodley Carnival, but here we have this slammed 32V. That is the Coyote. It is the 5-liter Coyote V8 swap in this bad boy. I wonder if it's on a chassis swap. You know, the body's been swapped onto another chassis. Oh, full air ride system hidden under the bed floor. That is why this thing is absolutely dumped on the floor. Oh my god. I say dumped on the floor, it's literally pretty much sat on the damn side pipes. Of course, the classic hot rod. Black, white wall tires and red rims with the chrome hubcaps. And that wood, just look at the finish on the wood. This is more than just a beast under the hood. This is a rolling work of art that will absolutely destroy its tires. This is absolutely epic. It dumps on the floor, the size of the wheels. This paint, I was just told, was done on a California driveway 25 years ago. You got the slightly lighter there. You can kind of see the spot where the sunlight is hitting it. And then look at the interior. The color matched dash, the color matched rim on the steering wheel. This is a work of art. Just look at the lip on that rear wheel, the fitment. And of course, you know we gotta get a look at that rear end, and wow. Of course, still debadged. This thing is beautiful. Wait, is this model based on this actual car? Or is that a model that's been like customized to match? Whoa. Look at that purple metallic paint on this. Not quite sure what. Oh, it's a Plymouth. It's an old school Plymouth. I've never seen a Plymouth so old. That classic muscle car look, lower at the front than it is at the rear. That classic drag rake. Oh, the old Chevy stepside slam with the visor. That steering wheel. Look at that something Boyd Cotton would have made in the early 2000s. That wooden bed, of course, with it raised, the tank just there. Wonder what this thing's hiding underneath. And I like the cola cooler. That's a cool little retro touch. Wow, look at this truck. Chicken Shack Speed Shop. Oh wow. The woodwork. You got the Coca-Cola chest in the back. It's an old school Ford. This is cool with the white wheels, the white walls. And we've got the Mercury absolutely slammed down. You may recognize this one from coming down to the Red and Jet meet every now and then on those Dayton YS wheels, just gleaming in the sun. And oh, looks like he's had some pinstriping done to it. Some legitimate by hand pinstriping as well. You can tell. You look closer, you see the little imperfections the brush leaves, but then when you stand back and look at it, it is proper pure art. Wow, look at the paint on this Oldsmobile. The Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 Roadster. So, oh, this thing's got old school air ride. It could be hydraulics actually. Let's squeeze around here, get a look at the back. Oh wow, this is definitely came out in the space race era. Look at those Coke bottle rocket inspired tail lights and the upside down fins. Instead of being on the top, they're at the bottom. Oh, you know what, Oldsmobile? I like where you were going with the sunless, and I'm loving this kind of lava lamp-esque door lock thing. Look at that. Even the aerial has an accessory on it. Now that is beautiful. Wow, we got the step side Chevy 3100 here with the jerry can on the side. Oh, with a red Harley in the back as well, with the Chevrolet, genuine Chevrolet toolbox there. Wow, that's a flex. There is the Savini Mustang. So those side exits. Oh, got the chop top free window rolling out. Oh, you can hear the size of the cam lobes on that V8. Nothing can beat that soundtrack, can it? Oh, we've got a Cadillac hearse here, all dressed up. They've got the mannequin all werewolfed up. The skeleton in the passenger seat. This thing. Now this is cool, and it's for sale. Curtis Turner's Ford Galaxy NASCAR. Now of course, it looks like the roll cage has been updated to modern specifications and safety. We got the modern bucket seats. But other than that, this thing looks like it came off the NASCAR circuits back in the day. Of course, Galaxy 500. This is sick. Look at that hood with the 360 ghosted on it. Now this is definitely winning for the best car name here. Now this is a Dodge. It's called the Dart Swinger. That's right. Man's driving around in a Swinger. Wow. Look at the rear rake. Look how jacked up that rear end looks. You can see the rear diff. Look at the meat on the rear tires. The Huracan replacement, the Temerario, I believe is how it's pronounced. And this thing looks absolutely epic. Look at the rear ends. The exposed tires. You've got the center exit exhaust. Of course, twin turbo V8. I believe this thing has a 9K red line. From what I remember seeing in the press releases, look at the wheels. Tire size is a 325, 30, 21. Oof. That's a serious tire. The interior, contrasting the exterior beautifully. You got the purple pipe and the purple stitching. And all the carbon, the dry carbon on the dash. You've even got the passenger screen. And in the front, you kind of have those headlights that are slightly reminiscent of the Super Trofeo Evo 2. Then you got the kind of DRL fog light type LED rings at the bottom, and then the hex, of course, quite reminiscent of the Essenza SCV12. This purple is absolutely gorgeous. With all the black details, the black wheels, and then all of that carbon, that weave. It's absolutely stunning. It looks like either an intercooler on the radiators. This is a twin turbo V8, of course. And oh yeah, all the buttons, whistles and bells on the dash. I love the old fire pilot switches. Aventador replacements here. A couple of Reveltas. This one in the stealth satin black. That one in like a satin grey. We've got this very bright highlighter yellow Huracan Technica split in the middle. Gotta say, the Revelta definitely is a big car. But it looks better in person than they do in pictures. But we just quickly popped outside to have a look at this. Oh wow, the metallic flake in the paint of this Dorado. Oh, it's got the factory like rally graphic package as well. I haven't seen that before. That's nice with the bronze wheels. It's got the proper chunky off-road tires. This thing looks sick. Lamborghini door close, ready? Oh, no. I was told I was able to go and jump in the driver's seat. So, let's see if we can figure this out. Ready? There we go. Now, let's get a proper POV from the driver's seat. Oh! The dash and everything has come to life. Tap to open trunk. I love the display, how it has graphic. Oh wow. Oh, this is cool. System all fully booting up with the steering wheel. That'll be of course all your different modes. There's your nose lift. You got EV mode. Oh, of course it still has hybrid. Is that what I think it is? Does this thing have a drift button? And wow. This is the new DB12. In the same green that the Aston Martin F1 team use. It looks absolutely stunning. That is a beautiful looking car. Ooh, seems like we're gonna experience plush interior of the DBX. So we got a little startup. Ooh. Rolling it out for me as well, damn. Almost feel like I'm getting VIP treatment here. Oh, that does sound good. That sounds very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are inside of DBX, and oh, that is a very comfy feeling steering wheel. It's firm, but still got a nice bit of softness to it. Paddles right there, easy to get to. The seats very comfy. Same again, still bucket seat-esque, but very comfy. Now this thing is fully loaded. Look at the black and red interior color combo. Look at that screen right there. You pretty much got a mini PC screen in your dash. It's that big. I mean, look at it. It looks like a damn DJ mixing table. You got all these buttons and stuff here, but it's laid out very nicely, very clean. I'm loving the gloss black accents in here. Of course, cup holders and pretty sizable storage on there. And you got your Type C port. So of course, this one will have Apple CarPlay and everything. But yes, the carbon on the doors. This is British performance luxury, and honestly, it's a nice place to be in here. And that new leather smell, absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow, look at this red SVJ. Oh, that is gorgeous. Called the carbon. Whoa, look at this Urus. That, I think that's got the Urban Automotive kit on it. Got aftermarket wheels on it in Nardo grey. Hey, just like my trusty little WR, only I think that Nardo grey paint job is a lot more expensive than my Nardo grey. Look at all the carbon front lip, the carbon hood, those wheels. Oh, Vossen wheels, damn, those are not cheap. Urban Automotive Vossen wheels. So this is an Urban Automotive kitted Urus. I've never actually seen any Urban Automotive kitted car in person, let alone one of the most expensive urban kitted SUVs you could have. To come get a front end look of that SVJ. Oh, look at this Huracan SEO here. You got the full front clamshell open. I can't remember what they actually call it themselves. And also we've got Gen 1 Garda Coupe in front being worked on, and oh wow, look at this OG Diablo being worked on. Wow, we've got the brand new Vanquish here, and look at the rear end. Got those bronze wheels, of course, British Racing Green. The interior, oh, that is a classic British sports car interior colorway. Look at it, it's still got all the protective film on it. This thing is literally fresh off the production line. That beautiful red V12 on the side, subtle, but pops just enough to let you know what's under the hood. You got the Zagato Vanquish here. This is sick. The rear end, this is the shooting brake model. Look at that roof line, that big carbon roof, that infamous Z embroidered into the seats, that infamous House of Zagato styling. We're still not even in there. Shelby GT500, full I Am Legend spec, with K500 GT on the number plate. Oh, what a beautiful machine. This is sick. Brand new Lotus. First time seeing one of these in person. They do look cool. Here we got this pretty sick Corvette with this crazy body kit. Mark IV Cabriolet with the BBS style wheels. And we got the EK Civic Jordan Edition. And of course, I couldn't not take a look at this. It's an MB Aero deck with the full lip kit. This thing looks good. I don't know if it's the factory VTIS, but it definitely looks like it. Arguably one of the most important cars of automotive history right here. The 1914 Ford Model T. Okay, look at this old fire engine. Look at all the brass work on it. All the woodwork, the proper wooden ladders. Look at that hose running down. The old helmets. Look at that tank. It looks like something you'd see in a brewery, not on a fire truck in this day and age. Oh wow, look, we've got the coal in it. This is cool. Proper OG fire engine. A movie car legend from a movie that wasn't even made for petrolheads. But here it is, a British iconic legend. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. If you don't know the movie, then well, you're either not from the UK or been sleeping under a rock. Oh, the 1924 Bugatti Type 25 in the infamous Bugatti French Racing Blue, or Bugatti Blue, whichever you want to call it. Wow, the belts tying the bonnet down. Look how skinny those wheels are. Remember those hot rods from yesterday? Yeah. They have next to no tread in comparison. Wow, look at this. Unrestored. It's a 1955 Connaught B-Type. Definitely the first time I've seen this, and it definitely wasn't here the last time I visited. Wow, so we have a Williams Formula One car here from the 2020s. Just look at all the flicks and gills on the side there. Look at the carbon fiber weave as well though. That carbon weave is absolutely amazing. You've got the brake ducts just in there. Look at those tires, they look smooth as anything. Excuse you. Look at that steering wheel in there. Nothing, that little cockpit. Even the sideboards, you've got all those little canards in there. Even there, look, you got a little triple set right there. You got all. Wow. And then of course, full titanium exhaust system. Let's take a step back a decade, and we have F1 car from the 2010s. So that would be your turbo V6 hybrid. This would be your naturally aspirated V8. Of course, with the Red Bull, this is the RB9 being showed off here. I'm loving the purple in the livery. Actually, kind of makes it look like it's got a pearlescent paint job, but it doesn't. In all fairness, it's not quite as crazy with all of the little flicks and canards, but you could definitely see at the rear, by the rear tires there, they started experimenting with putting all these aero flicks in. But same again, look at the carbon on those arms there. Seeing an F1 car this close for the first time, it really does have so many intricate details. Take a step back another decade to the 2000s, where we had the V10 Beasts. We've got the Jag here, which always looked good on the TV screen, but I've got to say, that green looks even better in person. And in all fairness, they did quite a good job with the livery. The R5, unfortunately, never quite lived up to the expectations Ford and Jaguar were hoping for. Back another decade, back to the 90s, where, yeah, safety wasn't the biggest priority. Just look how low that cockpit is. David Coulthard's car, big up DC. These cars, it's probably my favorite era, looks-wise, of F1 cars. That narrow, low nose, those wheels just out there, exposed, the low cockpits. This is just, you jumped in this car because you loved the thrill and you loved racing. You didn't care if you got hurt. You didn't care if you didn't walk home. You just wanted to go fast. Oh, take another step back 10 years to the 80s, and we have a red 5 Williams FW11 that was driven by Nigel Mansell. Oh, that's cool. To see a Mansell red 5 F1 car sat here. It may not have been his championship winning car, but it was still his car. It's still red 5. It's still a Williams with that beautiful Honda power unit. What a machine. All right, now we're taking a step back to the 70s. James Hunt up there, the legend. And this is the March 761, driven by Robert Blaine and Vittorio Brambilla. Definitely names I don't remember, but I'm sure I definitely heard them. I've watched that much old F1 clips, and look at the radiators literally just exposed on the side there, whereas they're in the side pods. There's just nothing protecting them from rock chips there. I do love the wheels though. Look how chunky and dished the ones on the rear are, and then look at the ones on the front. Still quite wide, but compared to the rear, they're nothing. Let me go back to the 60s. The Lotus 49, of course, driven by two British motor racing legends, Jim Clark and Graham Hill. Look at that iconic original Team Lotus colorway, and there is that infamous Ford Cosworth DFV in the back. And as we go to the 50s here, and this is a BRM V16. I believe this was like a recreation. I think the original one was destroyed. But yeah, this thing still looks exactly like the original one was, and it sounds absolutely insane from what I've heard on videos. I wish this was in a position to where I could hear it start up today, but just getting to see it, it's still pretty cool enough. We've got a newer Williams here. I think this is the FW40. That beautiful martini livery, it looks absolutely epic. We have a Michael Schumacher Ferrari. You can tell that has the number 1 on it. Has all the Marlboro branding removed off it though, but they still have that white box on the engine cover. So you know, us F1 fans know exactly what was there when we see it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's a genuine 1964 Pil P50, not the modern recreation, but the genuine original built on the Isle of Man. Look at, oh my god, those pedals. You can't really see them, but the pedals are absolutely tiny. You could drive this thing with just your big toe. That's where you put your oil. Of course, this thing's a 2-stroke, of course, yeah. So it's pre-mix. You put your oil and fuel in, and look, there's that infamous handle on the back so you can wheel it into your house, your back garden, wherever. We got Jenson Button's McLaren Mercedes up there. He joined McLaren just after winning his championship with Braun GP. And it looks like we got another Michael Schumacher Ferrari up there. This one with those iconic gold BBS wheels. This one is the F310 from the 1996 season. May not have been the most successful, and I know that for a fact because Damon Hill won the 96 championship the day I was born in a Williams. But it's definitely one of the most iconic colorways, just that red and the gold wheels. Can't lie, that's slight vertigo. This is a bit eerie, but it is a silk cut Group C Jag XJR8, driven by Eddie Cheever and Raul Bossel. I've heard of Eddie Cheever, used to drive in Formula 1. No way, my mum saw a few of these in Florida. I've never seen one in person. She's actually got to see them drive into a lake and actually function. But this is the original factory amphibious car. This is the Amphi car. Look, you can see underneath it is a boat hole. You can see the propellers. And look, the exhaust for the engine comes out there. And just like a boat, everything is all back there. Seeing one of these in person, it's actually a really cool car. I'm surprised there isn't a company that makes a modern equivalent to this. But the 99 Mark 1 GSXR 1300 Hayabusa, still to this day one of the absolute kings when it comes to top end speed and just outright fast motorcycle. It's a bicycle, but its engine is actually in the rear wheel. That's crazy. Got a modern race bike, the Ducati 999 F06 with the Xerox sponsoring. It's cool to see a modern race bike here. And oh wow, absolute racing legend. 67 Ford GT40, the number 22. Look at it in the white with the blue stripes. Legendary. Wow, the Porsche 917K and its infamous Golf paint job. Le Mans racing legend. And of course, made even more infamous on the cinema screens thanks to the legend Steve McQueen and his movie Le Mans, where his character raced one of these to clinch Le Mans victory. This is sick, a 1961 Allard Chrysler dragster, so it's an Allard with a Chrysler engine. Wow, that steering wheel is a lot bigger than what you see on a drag car today. Look at the parachute placement just behind your head. We have the Outspan Orange, built on a mini chassis. This thing's legendary. I remember seeing this on the Damon Hill Wild and Wacky Races video back in the day. Yes, VHS. Remember those days? This thing Used to race against a motorized skip, a motorized shed, Ed China and his sofa car, plus a couple more. Oh wow. We got Hanu, Mikola's, S1 Audi Quattro rally car. Wow, look at the proper rally box flares on it. This thing looks epic with that 555 livery. Oh, we've got Ari Vatanen's Mark II Escort and that infamous Rothmans livery. Same again, those rally wide flares look absolutely sick. Now we got some OG Land speed cars. The 1920 350 horsepower Sunbeam Bluebird. You got the Irving Napier Special, aka the Golden Arrow from 1929. And well, you can see why they gave it that name. There is the legendary Bluebird. Look at that fighter pilot windscreen. Just look at it, it's so smooth. And there is one of the wheels on the floor. It's actually quite massive. That big airplane fin at the back. We've got the Gavin and Stacey cars here. So we've got Smithy's Volvo 850 2.5 wagon. We've got Gavin's Saxo VTS. And of course, we've got Uncle Bryn's Sarah Picasso. This is sick. Bumblebee Camaro. And it is a legit Bumblebee. Look, you got the armrest there. That's nice. And then, of course, got a big old Peterbilt Optimus. Wow. Wow, these American big rigs really are big. That is massive. I mean, just check this out. It's a Meta replica. It's a real life drive-in Meta replica. Now, of course, it's not real patina, that's imitation patina. And it even has an A113 license plate, which is an Easter egg in many Disney and Pixar movies. Hey, we have a car that featured in the Sidemen Sunday video. It is the Mitsubishi FTO, aka Lightning McQueen out here. I'm wondering when I would end up seeing this thing in person, and finally, here he is. Wow, I don't know if it's real or recreation, but a Shelby GT350 race car. Wow, and that iconic white and blue supercharged. That's maybe a recreation then, but either way it looks the part and it is iconic. This Ford is gorgeous, and look, it's got the box down there paint matched. Look at all the metallic flake. Oh, I love the interior. Kind of reminds me of an old school drive-in diner with that color interior. Look at the white walls. Shame the sun's ducked behind the clouds so you can't get that full effect of the metallic paint, but you can kind of see it there. But nah, in person, it's way more sparkly. Right, I gotta be loud and continuously talk so I don't get copyright. Oh, I got a break for a minute. But this thing's like a real life Hot Wheels. It's like a mix between a car and a boat, and then you got the stacks coming out of it. This is a real life Hot Wheels in front of me. There's no other way to describe how I love the plate as well. So it started out as a 67 Dodge, and the license plate says show car. That's epic. I'm not sure what it is. It's a coupe of some sort, according to the badge. But oh, that's how you should display your engine with a vehicle like this. And that orange as well. Look at how far the doors open. A modern car with all its fancy technology can't even have hinges that open the door that wide. Look at this Focus ST Estate. Wait, are those spinners? Sorry for touching your car. Oh, they're not spinners. They're spinners. I have been bonus points, but they still look crazy nevertheless. I'm loving the artwork of the engine bay. Someone that's obviously into Marvel movies and Spider-Man. The wide body, it's got the RS style front bumper as well, but good man. He's letting people know this is an ST, not trying to make it an RS wagon. Look at the interior, they're all redone. Even got the VIP ropes so you don't try and enter. Wow. Is there anything that hasn't been done to this? At least aesthetically? Check this out, it's an old Buick. But it's got BMW drivetrain in it, modern BMW drivetrain. Now I know someone's like swapped an old Buick body onto a BMW 7 Series chassis, but I think this is just the BMW drivetrain swapped in to an old Buick. I love all the patina on it as well though, that's cool. Oh, the original V8 Corvette C1. Oh, no, this is the later one with the C2 Stingray style rear end. Oh, nah, yeah, this is beautiful. I can't remember what specifically they nicknamed this model, but oh, it's beautiful. The American racing wheels. Oh, this is cool. We got a hot rodded Morris Minor. Look at that. Look at that engine in there. Look at the wheels, the stance. Oh, the interior. Nice as well. That paint job, it's insane. Check out this custom trike. This is sick, the work that's gone into this. And then we got a trio patina trucks. I love that one. With some of the original paint still there. You got this one, which is that proper old patinaed work truck looking. And you got this one, which looks like they restored it, but left the patinaed hood to kind of tell a bit of a story. Or maybe it's not quite done yet. Look at the fuzzy interior, man. This is crazy. The little tiki bar theme at the back. This 70s, 80s style van, man, with the door, the gold wing. Sounds insane. Sounds like the Mustangs there are fired up to roll out. Oh, listen to those V8s popping. Listen to that noise. Oh, wow. What a noise. This is sick. Look at this flatbed tow truck. But what's even more sick than that is the disturbed Plymouth Duster drag car. That is sick. Never in my life have I seen a Superbird moving under its own power on the road. But not only is this a first, we got twin matching Plymouth Superbirds. Never seen one in person, let alone driving, and yet here two are matching, leaving. That's cool. This is what events like this is all about, seeing and experiencing cars like that for the first time and getting to admire beautiful 57 Bel Airs like this. Oh, I do love a 57. Now, this isn't actually a stock Pontiac G8 pickup truck. This is actually a Holden Maloo with the Pontiac G8 front end conversion, because the front end of this car is the same as the Holden Commodore, which got changed and rebadged as a Pontiac G8 or Chevrolet Super Sport for the US market. And of course we got them rebadged as the Vauxhall VXR8 over here. Hey, it's the updated version of Austin Powers' Swinger Jaguar. It was the XK8 Cabriolet in movies. This one using the F-Type Roadster instead. We got the Pulp Fiction Chevy Nova. No way! Look at Herbie, they've actually got it rigged up and everything. The lights fashion is the wipers, it beeps. Oh my god, they've rigged it so the doors work and everything. Oh my god, we've seen a Herbie replica at the Flowing Spring, but we haven't seen a Herbie replica where they physically tried to bring him to life in the real world. That is epic. The most iconic DeLorean ever, the Back to the Future time machine. This one looking like it's taking inspiration from the first movie. That's why it has the big lightning rod pole. But of course, there is a set of Nike Air Mags in there. In all fairness, if you can afford to build a replica this close to the movie car, you can probably afford a real pair of Nike Air Mags. Got more famous cars here. We got Faceman's C4 Corvette from the A-Team. Of course, with that red stripe to match BA's van. This thing looks cool. Check this out. The old Volkswagen Type 2 with the Scooby-Doo livery. Now, I was given permission by the owner of the Herbie Beetle to have a little look, so we'll have a proper look at the interior here. Oh, that is very nicely kitted out over there. Of course, all in the correct color theme. Of course, you got to have the main man hanging out of the vehicle himself. We'll get a little better look at the Faceman Corvette while we're here. That interior looking nice. Of course, we've got to have a little look at the DeLorean interior, because A lot of detail goes into this here. Oh well, we got Marty's jacket, we got the hoverboard, and oh, we got Biff's cane in there, or at least the handle for the cane head. Now, this is an auto. I believe the one in the movie was a manual model, but there is a lot of trinkets and details that are very correct. Even got the sports almanac. And here is Beetle, Herbie. Very closer look at the accurate helmets. It does have roll cage in it as well, which actually looks very accurate. And there goes the doors. You can see there's no one in there pulling strings or anything. This car is rigged up to do all this stuff just like it would have in the movie. It's the city cab from Judge Dredd. I've seen this thing on the internet. I didn't know it was a Land Rover. Does it actually have a Land Rover drivetrain? Well, I've seen it floating around the internet that it survived. That's cool that I finally got to see it in person. We just missed the startup, but damn, listen to that idle. Just there's some lopey cams on that, and ooh, nothing quite makes that same burnt fuel smell as a V8, does it? Check this out, man. We've got a whole lineup of American cop cars. We've got 2 Crown Victorias there. We've got 2 2012 Charger RTs. We have the Explorer Peace Interceptor. We have another Crown Vic. This one with the more crazy push bars. We have a Dodge Magnum, which shares the same platform and chassis as the Chrysler 300C Estate. So that's probably how the 300C Estate that we've seen at Jack Meat has push bars inside that. And we got the OG Plymouth. What was it? The Fury. It is the OG Plymouth Fury, of course, made famous for always crashing trying to chase the Duke boys in the Dukes of Hazzard TV show. Ooh, this F100. I'm only picking very, very special ones right now because I'm starting to run out of time. And getting the clips of the video takes a bit longer than snapping a couple pictures or getting a little clip for the highlight reels. But this color is beautiful. And look, the ghosted flames you can barely see on camera. I love how that side pipe comes. Oh wow, that's cool. Look at that idle. And oh yeah. Look at this for a drag machine. Look at that air cleaner. That looks absolutely insane. And this epic modified Chevy stepside. Look at the exhaust, the wheels, the Boss wheels. Is this thing on bags? Oh yeah, there's the air tank down there. All that custom work. Fuel tank. This is a pretty sick build. Oh, it's a replica of crappy looking Bumblebee that even has the disco ball and the air freshener. Wow, they've actually done a good job recreating the patina. What? This is a Chevrolet Colorado, I believe, with a 1J swapped into it. I wonder if they're turning it into like a drift truck.
Alright, so that is it for part 1 of the best of the rest of 2025. Stay tuned, because yeah, pretty much at the start of next month, I'll probably, or near the end of this month, I'll probably wait till the start of next month to drop the final part of the best of 2025 videos, part 2 of best of the rest. So as always, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Links to my socials down below, links to Car Medness, DBD Autos, and of course Jonny K. That's right, he's released a new tune. Links down below. Make sure you go stream that, add it to your playlist, and turn the bass up. But until the second Jack Meet of 2026, where hopefully we're not completely doused with rain again, you all have a good one. Peace.